What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Baldy D. Whatever. Anyway, yeah. Might as well point it out because y'all like, well, what up with the cue ball? Yeah. The inevitable has happened. My pride and glory. It's gone. This is all that I have left of what used to be my hair. I have a bag of purple naps. Yep, it's gone. Anywho, so yeah, that's how I brought in the new year with my hair falling out. But it is what it is. Comes with the territory. I had a whole year to prepare for that, so I thank God for blessing me with getting to enjoy my hair, and I got to experience and do lots of different things with my hair over the past year. So, hey, we're going to experience and do things with the bald head as well. I'm thinking henna. Yeah, we're going to henna tattoo all of this. But yeah, I'm not going to ramble about my bald head. So, on with the show. So, yeah, this is the result of the new chemo that you all can see. Another thing, it caused my white cells to go down, so I had to quit teaching dance. I was volunteering at a dance studio, so I kind of had to quit that because little kids carry germs and, they cough and sneeze and don't cover up. And yeah, me being easily, what's the word? Why every time I do these videos, I can never think of the words that I need to think of. But yeah, it's easier for me to get sick. Whatever. But yeah, it's easier for me to get sick, so I kind of had to let that go. I really didn't want to because that kind of like gave me an outlet and kept my mind off of what I'm going through. So, but in order for me to stay healthier and not be laid up in the hospital bed, I just had to make that decision and cut it out. But other than that, I'm still dealing. I have my bad days where I just don't want to move because I feel that sick because of the new chemo. Like, the other chemo compared to this one was like taking aspirin. This is like one of those drugs that just take you out. It just takes all of your energy and you don't want to do anything. And then on top of being drained, I'm more sick. So I really have to rely on nausea meds and like certain foods and drinks that, to keep me from being nauseous, amongst other things that's going on inside of my body. But other than that, it is what it is. So enough about me. I just want to give a quick shout out to the ladies of the swap. Yeah. Those chicks freaking rock to the core. Because, like, I can go in there, I can make a post and just to, like, kind of vent a little bit. Because I really don't vent too much to my family because they're a little sensitive. Like, they worry, I guess, because they are, their family. So they're just as scared, if not more, than I am. So, I don't like them worrying and stuff like that. So I kind of use the swap as like my vent area to kind of like get a lot of things out off my chest when I'm like at my breaking point. Like when things are really weighing heavy on my mind, I can go in there and say something and they'll, be like, girl, yeah, you ain't crazy for thinking that. Because most of them, well, a lot of them in the group have gone through what I'm currently going through. So they understand me and why I feel the way I feel. So you guys, shout out to y'all. I don't want to say any specific names because I don't want to forget anybody. And I don't want anybody to be mad or upset. But, those of you who I'm like that with, I love you guys because you guys freaking rock. Yeah. Oh, and before I forget, I must tell you guys how freaking awesome my family is. Yeah, they worry, but they're supposed to, I guess. But they are so freaking awesome. And I'm so blessed to have the support system that I have. When my hair fell out, my mom and my sister and myself, we went to Walmart and my mom and sister got me like 10 yards of fabric of different, kinds of fabric for me to wrap my head with because I'm not walking around looking like this. For one, it's cold. For two, I don't feel pretty. Like, I know I'm a tomboy and all of that, and I can wear sweats and t-shirts on the daily basis, but at the same time, I'm still a girl. And even though, I'm a girl when I want to be a girl, and I'm laid back when I want to be laid back. But at the same time, this is not, to me, I don't feel pretty without my hair. And it's like crazy that I didn't realize how attached to my hair I was. Like, my hair falling out has really broken me. Like, I have no confidence at all. I just feel so ugly. And I'm just being honest. Like, if I'm not honest with myself, like, I can't be honest with the world. So that's just my straight up truth. I do not feel pretty. And I posted a picture when I first cut, when it first got cut all the way down. And everybody was like, girl, you still pretty. You rocking that, you doing that. Most people, that would have just like boosted up their confidence. Me? Mm-mm. I mean, thank you for the compliments. I appreciate them. But I just, I don't see it. I don't see it at all. I don't look like I just feel like I'm missing something. Like, I'm missing my freaking hair. Like, that was a part of me. But anyway, I have rambled. And I tried not to. Anyway. But back to my awesome family and support system. Last year when I was diagnosed and I was in the hospital, my mom, sister, and two of my aunts were in my room. And they were all talking about, the fact that chemo, because at the time, none of us really knew, like, cancer and, every cancer treatment don't get the different types of cancer. We didn't really factor in that, each cancer has a different type of treatment. All chemo drugs don't cause your hair to fall out. So they were all talking and was saying, if Selena's hair falls out, then we're all gonna cut our hair. And lucky for them, the chemo that I was on from last, all year, my hair didn't fall out like this. It shedded a lot, which caused me to cut it, but it didn't completely fall out. So they lucked up, and my hair never fell out. But once my body became resistant to the drug, to those chemo meds. We had to change it up, and I told you all about that. And one of the main side effects was, me losing my hair. Now, me being the type of person that I am, I always look on the bright side of things and hope for the best, meaning hopefully, because the side effects aren't necessarily everybody doesn't experience the same side effects, and I was really hoping that I was going to be one of the ones who didn't have to experience my hair falling out, but unfortunately I'm not. Like, I would trade my hair falling out for excessive diarrhea and vomiting. Yeah, that's how bad I didn't want my hair to fall out. But enough about me. My sister, mother, and aunt, they had talked about, cutting their hair. So when it came down to do it, everybody except for my sister, because she'll cut her hair off like this and chill and rock it. So, it didn't really phase her none. So she, when it came down to do it, everybody started backing up. Like, I ain't cut my hair. She don't want me to cut my hair. My mama, she was like, do you want me to cut my hair? Because I cut it. But if you don't want me to cut it, I ain't going to cut it. Do you, like, she kept asking me, do I want her to cut her hair? And I'm like, my thing is, if you don't want to do it, I'm not going to tell you to do it. Because that's something that you have to do for, you know what I'm saying? And I appreciate them being supportive of me, supporting me and ride and die, being my ride or die or whatever. But I just couldn't, that I couldn't have that on my heart, them cutting their hair out and cutting their hair off, and you know what I'm saying, they really didn't want to do it. So my thing was, you do it if that's what you want to do, but I'm not gonna tell you to cut your hair, because you're not gonna hold that against me or whatever. So, but they ended up, because my sister guilt tripped them into doing so. So she made them feel bad, because that's just how my sister is. She's special. In a funny way, she's special. So they ended up cutting their hair. My aunt Frances, she didn't care either, because she's one of those people, like, she's all about family. So, and I really appreciate her. But she cut her hair, no problem, no questions asked. We said we was gonna do it. Damn it, I'ma do it. So she was the first one, and so yeah, by her doing so, my mama and my aunt Jackie, they was like, now see, she didn't came in and cut her hair. Lord, we gotta do it, because we said we was gonna do it. So my mama cut hers, and then my aunt Jack, just like me, attached to her hair, long, short, it don't matter. It ain't bald, but she's just as attached to her hair that I am to mine. So I understood where she was coming from. And if you don't want to do it, don't do it. But she was like, I said I'm going to do it. And do you really want, tell me you love me. Because I don't tell everybody I love them, I don't know. It's just not me. I'm not that I don't love my family, because I do. But I'm not, it's mushy. And I'm not mushy. I'm hardcore. I'm a thug, Let me stop. But yeah. So she ended up cutting her hair off. She got her husband to do it. And so we are all walking around looking like cue balls. And I really appreciate them for riding with me and going bald for the cause. So, yeah, that is such a blessing for me to have such a supportive family. And I couldn't ask for a better support system within my family, because I come from a huge family. So, yeah. I know for certain who has my back. And yeah, so because not everybody has that good support system, and I'm just glad that I'm lucky enough to have that. Even though I have my ways about me, and nothing I'm proud of, but I still it's still a blessing, and I'm very blessed because they look past my faults and care enough to be in the fight with me. So I can't ask for better. And I'm repeating myself now, but y'all just don't understand how awesome that type of support is when you're going through something as traumatic as this. And that's one of the things that like keep me going and not um having that woe is me attitude, like why me God, and that keeps me from focusing so much on the bad stuff. The only time I get really sad is on 2 more weeks when I feel like crap. So other than that, I'm good. So yeah, that's my update. And I had to share the awesomeness with you all because yeah. But till the next time, I've rambled enough, and I'm gonna leave you all with this. Get your annual checkups. Okay? Okay. Bye. Cue ball out.